Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Crypto Ginger here. First and foremost, I apologize for not having posted a video within the last couple of days. Unfortunately, I was just not able to do so. Did not stop me from actually looking into more of the Ripple news and some of these additional partnerships that were recently made. And I wanted to do a quick recap on that. As a matter of fact, I found this article from EthereumWorldNews.com, which kind of goes over a lot of those partnerships very nicely here. So we'll use this article. It states that Ripple partners with Israel's largest financial service firm, GMT. We actually heard quite a bit of talk on Twitter about this here. I also checked out GMT's online site. You can see that they are a money transfer and advanced financial service firm. Again, one of Israel's biggest financial firms. You can also see directly on their page, they have one specifically dedicated to their partnership to Ripple. So very, very good when it comes to this partnership, again, with GMT and Ripple. Now, according to the article here, it does specify that it is not known whether GMT will be using XCurrent, XRapid, or even just simply the XRP coin. But we do know here, according to the article, it says, through this partnership, GMT wants to compete with SWIFT, which is a system that, despite being used by most banks and payment processors worldwide, has recently been attacked by many industry experts for being outdated and obsolete. We've most certainly heard those words being used when it comes to SWIFT, and also the talk of Ripple possibly even replacing them. But of course, we know that that's something that's not taking place. We just understand that Ripple is moving forward and just communicating with banks that have had affiliations with SWIFT. Those banks might now be using Ripple's products and going through measures such as GMT. If GMT is looking to be this next SWIFT, or at least compete with SWIFT, this right here could actually be something very big for Israel altogether. Now, moving along here, I know that we have the Turkish bank Akbank has successfully started their operations, again using some of the technology that Ripple has to offer. And it was actually notated on Twitter just as well, some of the information that was picked up with this connection between Ripple and Akbank. We have someone here on Twitter where they states, great news for XRP. The Turkish Akbank has started to send money via blockchain to UK Santander. Again, we have just simply another company that has partnered with Ripple in the past and now making money transfers back and forth with Akbank. So good information when it comes to, again, these additional partnerships with Ripple. Someone else posted there are 5 financial institutions joining RippleNet right now. We have GMT, we just talked about. We have Akbank, we just talked about. We have UAE Exchange, I mentioned them in a previous video. Coin One, just as well in my previous video, and Currency. So we have a substantial amount of partnerships that recently took place, again, with Ripple, and these companies happen to be onboarding themselves with either RippleNet or Ripple's products more directly, so they can start sending money back and forth to other companies who just simply are partnered with Ripple as well. This is an exposure, guys, to show you how big RippleNet is going to get when it comes to what they're trying to do to get as many financial institutions and banks, all of these different firms to be onboarding themselves and communicating back and forth through RippleNet, whether it's using the XRP ledger or the interledger protocol or Hyperledger. There are so many facets for these companies to start communicating back and forth with that I think we're going to start seeing an additional amount of exposure here. I have another video I'm going to actually have come out when it talks about these multiple companies working and linking themselves in some form or fashion with Ripple the company, whether it's, again, through these ledgers or even through R3 Consortium. There is a substantial amount of connections being made here. So keep your eye out in the bigger picture, guys. Ripple is doing that. And of course, if I find out any more news when it comes to additional partnerships, I'll make sure to let you guys know about that. Outside of that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate that. And of course, if you happen to have anything that I might have missed from these partnerships, let me know in the comment section as well. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe.